what you are not changing, you are choosing. Do your current habits embody a future version of you that you want to become? Are you someone that believes that your thoughts have an impact on your reality? Well, if so, then this is the video for you. And no, I'm not going to be talking about the law of attraction today. But on average, humans have around 60 to 70,000 thoughts every single day. But 90% of which you do unconsciously. You don't even know why you do them. You don't even realize that you do them. 90% of your thoughts are unconscious. But not just your thoughts. See, thoughts trigger emotions, which also trigger actions. So if 90% of your thoughts are done unconsciously, that means 90% of the emotions you feel are unconscious as well. And thus, 90% of your actions are also done unconsciously. Think about it. What do most people do when they wake up in the morning? They roll over on the same side of the bed, check their cell phone, go into the same apps they use every day, check on the same friends, message the same people, eat the same breakfast, drive the same route in the same car to the same job. And as a result, everything you do is just on autopilot. In fact, 90% of your thoughts, emotions, and actions are the exact same ones that you did yesterday, and the day before, and the day before. Because your subconscious mind is on autopilot. Everything it thinks, feels, and does is just on autopilot. Your conscious mind has very little control over your life. But how can we use this information to change our life? Well, our subconscious mind is a mind of habit. The subconscious mind, 90% of your brain power, is on autopilot, and it likes repetition, it likes the comfort zone, it likes to do the same thing over and over again. And the minute you decide to change, the minute you decide to wake up earlier or work a little harder or sleep a little earlier, stop drinking alcohol, the moment you decide to do that, your conscious mind is in control. And the minute you do that type of thing, your subconscious mind, being a mind of habit, is going to feel very uncomfortable. The moment you want to change and do something differently, your subconscious is going to say, hey, no, this ain't what we usually do. Go back to the usual routine. And you're going to feel uncomfortable. You're stepping out of your comfort zone now, you're changing your life. And that's where your life can change. Deciding between growth and comfort. Because growth and comfort do not like each other. You cannot grow and be comfortable at the same time. So if we can slowly develop habits that embody a version of ourselves that we want to be, this is how we change our life. But not only that. As I said, 90% of what we do is on autopilot. 90% of our thoughts are the same ones from yesterday. Our emotions and our actions, same ones from yesterday. Your thoughts are the language of the mind, but your emotions, they're the language of the body. So if your mind is thinking the same thoughts from yesterday, and your body is feeling the same emotions from yesterday, that means you are quite literally living in the past. Your mind, thinking the same thoughts from yesterday, is living in the past. Your body, feeling the same emotions from yesterday, is also living in the past. How do we change our life knowing this? A phrase I'm going to share with you now was from an amazing man known as Dr. Joe Dispenza, and he said this: you will change your life when you stop defining yourself from memories of the past and start defining yourself through a vision of the future. Stop living through memories of the past. Your past is behind you. You're not going to get it back. You can't change it. It's not going to impact your life. Your past doesn't have to impact your life. What impacts your life going forward is what you do now. what you plan ahead. Start looking forward. Start developing habits that embody a future version of yourself. Don't worry about the past. Create a future, create a vision of the future. So yeah, you do certain things right now, you wake up late, you don't eat quite healthy. What you are not changing, you are choosing. Do your current habits embody a future version of you that you want to become? We have to live by a future version of ourselves. Because right now, as I said, 90% thoughts, emotions, and actions are on autopilot, set through a past version of ourselves. Are we just gonna accept that the past has created us and that we are going to follow the direction that our past habits have created? Are we gonna accept our fate through a younger version of ourselves that didn't know any better, and we're going to fall victim to what life has given us in the past? Or are we gonna say, no, I have a better idea. I have a vision of where I want to be, who I want to become, what I want to do. And then think, what does that type of person think like? How does he act? How does he feel? That's when your life is going to change. And as you apply these changes, as you start thinking differently, feeling differently, and acting differently, it's going to feel uncomfortable. The subconscious mind is a mind of habit. It likes to do the same thing over and over again. And when you change that routine, it's uncomfortable. It creates a very uncomfortable feeling in your body. It doesn't like unpredictable futures. The subconscious mind, being 90% of your brain power, likes predictable futures. It likes predictability. It likes to know what's going to happen next. But when you start waking up earlier and maybe going for a run or a jog, your subconscious mind is like, I've never done this before, what's gonna happen? And you feel uncomfortable, but you gotta go and do it anyway. Your conscious mind has got to control your life. You have to consciously choose what you want to become. Create that vision. Change those habits. Define your life through a vision of the future, not memories of the past. 90% of all you do right now is as a result of the past. Slowly begin to change that. Change your life to embody a vision of the future. Have a bright day.